We're back, ladies and gentlemen, to the high road. This may be the start of the last recording, at least, for this game. Here's a little secret. I doubt I'm gonna actually make it to anything, but or make it back alive. Yeah, well, I guess I will. That's kind of an interesting little thing. I'm glad they also kept in the Insane Trilogy. I think they kept it in there. yeah, they did. Sorry, I guess it's already been long enough since I played it to really say. Let's see. Something I've been thinking about is, like, something else I've been thinking about. About Crash, Crash-related stuff, related stuff, is, like, I think I can agree with some people, like, when it started going downhill, like some of these Crash games. I can actually agree that I think, in my opinion, when it really started going down, when it started going downhill was with Wrath of Cortex, but that was just one game. You couldn't really tell for sure what the future held for Crash. But I think that where it just really went downhill was with Crash of the Titans. That game wasn't bad, but the way they changed things up was just, like Crash. I'm not trying to think of the Crash Tag Team Racing wasn't all that good, or wasn't as good as it could have been, but it still wasn't bad. I still come back to it time to time, but especially I played it a lot on the PSP because, well, it's portability, but it still wasn't as good. It's just the only way to play that game portably. But I think it really started going downhill with Crash of the Titans. Crash Mind Over Mutant especially. Those games still aren't really bad, like I was saying. They're just not as good. Like, it just, from the past, it was like, the way they made these past games, it's like, how could they mess up this bad? But I still, I could still play some of them. The one that I think that is really terrible, well, there's a couple, is Crash. The ones I think are really terrible are Crash, Boom Bang, which is based off the song. It's based off the song of the same name. But it's also fitting for... hey, I got another gem. I didn't think I was going to get that. Anyway, it's the same song. But anyway, it's actually fitting because the game is terrible. It crashed, and boom, and bang, of whatever you want to say. It crashed and burned. That's where the boom and the bang came in. I mean, I guess that's how you would say it. But yeah, it's just not a very good game. Like, I honestly put it on my list. If I were to rank which one is the worst game of all time that I've actually played, it's that one. I know technically there are worse games out there, maybe, but, like, it's just something that's not really talked about as much. Like, Crash Boom Bang isn't really talked about, so it's not really considered by many people to be the worst game of all time, or one of the worst games of all time. Like, if you look it up on Wikipedia, you don't really see it on that list because it's not popular to talk about it. So that's something I've kind of thought about one time, was like, are these games actually as bad, or is this because people just have fun with considering them the worst games? Like, a lot of the games on that list, don't get me wrong, are of poor quality, but I kind of wonder how bad they are. Sometimes. Like the ones that are on most of the ones that are on that list are actually pretty bad. But having Sonic 06 on there, games like Sonic 06, stuff like that. Even No Man's Sky was on there. Like, I wasn't really interested, and yeah, it really disappointed people. But that's the thing; it was disappointment, not really terrible, not one of the worst games of all time. I think some people actually still have some fun on it. So why is it on the list of like? It's just on Wikipedia, but you know, still games noble for their negativity. And the only negativity there was just the false promises and everything. You know, the disappointment, not really the, you know. So that's why this is part of why I can't really trust a lot of like reviewers anymore. Not even a lot of like YouTube reviewers. The ones that are more like people than, you know, than the main reviewers. I'm not sure why I'm trying to get all these boxes again, because I'm not. I don't need the lives, and I've already died. Well, then again, I died before a checkpoint, but still. Trying to 100% this level, or you know, without dying is hard stuff. Let's see, and there we go. Well, you know, it's just, yeah, some stuff I think about. Let's see, and there we go. A little tired. And it's like it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's see, and oh boy, jeepers! Oh boy, trying to get the relic for this level in the Insane Trilogy is all kinds of fun. It's not. Let's see. See, games aren't good because of their difficulty. Games are good if they are good. You know, if they have good quality, good presentation, and everything like that. But see, a lot of people seem to get in their minds that just because it's hard, that means it's great. But then they'll get hypocritical and say something is hard, and that's what's negative about it. Like, you just said the same thing about Dark Souls. But you gave it a positive thing. And, you know, that kind of thing. Honestly, I do not like Dark Souls. Sometimes I play games to relax. Or a lot of times I play games to relax. And I can relax at this because I know the game pretty well, but semi-relax at it. But, you know, it's not because games are hard the reason they're good. They're good because they did it. They made the game right. In the right way where you like it, but it's not because of difficulty. I know some people like difficulty game. You know, that's some of their favorites. But I just don't like games that are. I don't like games that are too difficult to where it just takes the fun. Like, to me, it takes the fun out of it. I don't like a game just because it's difficult, because it'll take the fun out of it usually. I almost survived that. I got a little farther than I thought I was gonna do there, which I've beaten it before, but I didn't think I'd get that far. Whew. I wasn't sure if I was gonna survive that. Let's see here. Get this over here. I may possibly get the gem in this level, but I don't know. It's after a checkpoint now, so I definitely can't die. Let's see. Die. 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 I have a Eku mask, so if I get hit, yeah, there we go. He sacrificed his life to save. Well, let's see how I did. Let's see how I did here. Yep, got a gem. I got a special gem. These are what you use in some levels that have these gems, so that you can get all the boxes. You still have to do them without dying, but at least you can get all the boxes now in the certain levels that have that gem. Lights out. I hate these levels. The second unlocked level is a harder version of this one. This is a very difficult level. Even in Insane Trilogy, it's hard. Let's see. Even with the... You don't have to do it without... Well, I can't remember for sure, but I think you can do it without dying. There actually are some... Like, the levels that have the special gems in Insane Trilogy, you have to do those without dying, but that's only the special gems. In this one, it's... but, like, in the other ones are just... the normal ones are just, Well, shucks. I can't get the gem in this level. Anyway, in this game, it's... you get the special gems each time. Like, you just have to keep progressing through the game, and eventually you'll get it if you get enough gems to get it. Like right there, if I could have got that from, like, the third level, basically, if I had, or, well, the third time I'd get... Say I'm able to get all the boxes and get through without dying in, like, 3 levels that I can without having to unlock a gem. I can unlock one of the special gems after the third time. I think you get what I'm saying. Like, basically, as you collect them, you over time get the special gems. But But all of them do have significance. Whenever you beat the whole game, and they actually put in a reason why you're collecting the gems. It's for the alternate ending, basically. But I think, of course, you don't... Technically, if you wanted to go chronologically, you don't have to do the special ending. Oh, well, I wouldn't be able to get the gem. There's a special gem I would have to have. Yeah. I did it at the right time. But yeah, there's a special gem you'd have to be able to do that. Whereas, I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh, crap. Well, at least the thing's right here. Oh, gosh. Stretching some. Ugh. Jaws of Darkness. I think this is also... Yeah, this... What I was mentioning in one of the previous parts was how this theme was... Now this music, it just randomly had like some kind of Greek sound to, or Greek whatever, Roman something, one of those things, kind of music. It was like burn, 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 burn. But in this one, it's like just a darker tone. Kind of matched more in this one. Let's see. Let's see here. What the heck? Okay, let's see. So the thing that makes me think that Mario 64 didn't age as well, not to beat a dead horse here, but the thing that kind of makes me say that Mario 64 didn't age as well as like this game and Sonic Adventure is that whenever you're trying to do stuff on there, there's times when you press a button and Mario temporarily has control. Like, it's hard to turn them around a lot. And the thing about the N64 controller, like people said it was built around that, maybe it was, but it still wasn't built as well. It still felt like it still needed the D-pad. Like it required the D-pad, but you could use the well, of course in that version you had to use the joystick to move Mario. But I think that's how it is. But it didn't feel that way. The DS version definitely felt like it needed the D-pad. Like it felt like it was built around having the D-pad. But well, obviously because it's on the DS, people complain so much about that. About how, oh, it's a terrible port. It's like it's better in all kinds of ways, but then this control scheme that actually matches, but I don't want to admit it. It's you know, when I can see that it's the better version. I can actually see it and get over the supposedly bad, controls. The controls actually feel better on there. There's also a touchscreen thing to maybe give it that kind of 3D feel, but that doesn't feel as good, so I'm glad that wasn't like a requirement. But I thought that the DS version of Super Mario 64 was better than the N64 version. By a long shot. Well, a semi-long shot. More like a medium shot. Or whatever. Whatever the phrase is. But this game, this and its remake, this game's been able to stand the test of time for me. Just hasn't aged as well as like some other games. 2 and 3 have aged really well for me. Let's see. Oh, there's a Cortex thing here. Let's see if I can unlock that level I don't like. if it goes in that order. Okay, let's see here. Trying to think of things to say right now. If there's someone out there that's like watching this thinking, why did you go to Danny BSG Gaming instead of sticking with Untitled Team Gaming? Well, I guess I'll go ahead and say, I won't go into every single detail, but I'll go ahead and say, it's because I think there's also a secret thing there because of that. But anyway, it's because I think I may have mentioned this when I was playing Frogger 2. But just in case you didn't see that, it's because Corey, we don't really live that close to each other, and obviously that means he doesn't live with me, but he lives farther away, like much farther away from me. But I think it's like it just started getting a little complicated to try to get him to be like he's usually busy basically with real life, and I'm currently at a point where I'm able to do these more frequently, but like I wanted to try to make it to where he could be along with me as I play these games, or I could watch him play certain games, or if we play multiplayer games. But it can't happen as often, so the videos aren't as frequent. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to do it now more frequently. The screen's black. Weird. Anyway, it normally doesn't do that. But anyway, right there it looked like it. But yeah, I just think that it might be easier just for me to try to do this on my own. I thought that Corey may have given like better commentary along with me, but I'm trying my best to make it on my own. I have done these before on my own whenever it was portable play, because I set that up to where it could be like portable play with Untitled Team Gaming. I had it set up to where it could be, by ourselves. So I've technically done this before, but the only times I've done console games with this, with non-portable games, is whenever I played arcade mode for UTG. I'm debating if I'm going to keep that for Danny BSG Gaming. Maybe I will for at least games that are more arcade-like. I don't know for sure. I'll have to think about it. I mean, I'm just beginning in this, and we're still finishing up Untitled Team Gaming. I'm not gonna say that's finished until after we finish the game we're playing. But it just got a little complicated to try and have him keep coming over so we can make it more frequent, because he's usually busy. And at this point in time, I'll just say that he's not able to come over because of certain reasons for now. I'll just say he's having a little bit of car troubles, basically. And, you know, he doesn't really have many backups right now to be able to, you know, where we can hang out and stuff. I could technically drive him, but he's still busy a lot of the times anyway. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the reason. It's just because it just gets a little complicated to try for us to. I did talk to him about it, and he's like, yeah, that's, you know, he agreed. He's like, gets a little complicated to do things, so I might want to try more soloing on this channel. It was mostly me on this channel in general, like, you know, like it was mainly me doing stuff anyway on this channel, so it just makes more sense just to have it to where it's not more of a team thing, but more of a solo thing. I do play, whenever it comes to multiplayer games, I'm obviously going to have more people, so I'll probably still have him, you know, we'll probably still work together on these games and stuff, on at least the multiplayer ones with like co-op, and ones, you know, if we just play multiplayer, I'll you know, obviously I might have him or whoever. Mostly be him, because he is a little more willing to do this than some of my other friends and stuff, and obviously more than my brother did. Let's see. Alright, getting all this. I don't need these lives. I think I'm always just so tempted to get these. I'm not the first one to do that. Far from the first one to do that, but I still remember doing it way back then too. So I think I started playing this game like 1 or 2 years after it came out. We got our, maybe it was like 3, because we got our. Me and my family got our first, like, this was our first console. Well, I'm playing on PS3, but the original PlayStation was our first console. And this was one of the early games we played. We originally just rented this at first few years it was out, but eventually we kind of got them out of order because, wow, what a save there. We kind of got them out of order. Because I can't remember if we got the third one first or we got this one first, but we got the third one before the second one. We just got them all out of order, but Crash Bash was the latest one we got. Oh, come on! It almost looked like it was pulling me towards it, but I just jumped at the wrong time. Is what it was. Let's see. Eventually I'm going to play some, I mean, this right here doesn't mean I'm going to be playing just PlayStation games on this channel, but I am going to be, but PlayStation is what I'm more familiar with, so you might see more of those, in a way, unless you count the, like, Game Boy Advance games if I play those in the future. We've actually got a lot of Nintendo stuff on here, but that's only because Nintendo has made more systems and stuff, and those are the only types of portable games I'm able to play on this channel for now. Because I don't have like a PlayStation TV or anything to play Vita games. I can only play like... It's brought me back all the way here. Good lord. But yeah, it's you know. That's the only reason we have a lot more. We actually have a lot more Nintendo videos, you know, Nintendo games than of PlayStation games. It's just because Nintendo has had more systems over the years, and we have been playing a lot of GameCube games, and Um, but the first year we mostly played PlayStation games, like whether PS2, PS3. The only I think that last year last year the only PS1 game we really played was well, Frogger and it was multiplayer action stuff basically. We played the original the original PlayStation Frogger and the original Tekken, which was PlayStation exclusive. So you know, just giving information you didn't really care about. Probably not. Nitrous Burrito. Nitrous Burrito. Nitrous Brio. He's like, get away from me. Get away from me. Okay. Get away. Let's start this boss fight. Gooey things. These have, those creatures, they're actual creatures this time in, or in the Insane Trilogy. And it's kind of weird because they kind of look like they're from Ratchet and Clank, which is kind of weird. In a way, it's weird. Weird. Have I said weird yet? Weird Al. Yeah, I got a Wampa fruit. Oh dear. Oh dear. What you drinking there? It's making you sick. Okay, Mr. Hulk. Him in his underwear. He's in his undies. Let's see if I can do this right. If you do this just right, this will happen. I love this glitch. It's so funny. I'm sure they took it out of the Insane Trilogy. I can't remember if I was able to do it or not. It's hilarious though. Just look how fast he goes. It's getting a little annoying here now. Oh crap. Hold on. Okay, I broke it. Shoot. Hold on, let's see if I can do this. There we go. I did it. Okay, it wasn't broken. Yeah, you'd either have to die or get lucky like that, or, you know exactly when to do it. The meth lab, what? Yay! Oh boy. Okay. I don't think there's any secrets here. So if I make it and I'm able to get all the boxes, I will get the gem. But I don't think that, I don't think there's any... There's not really any room in this level to have a special area. I don't think. I don't remember for sure. Oh wait, I can't really... If I'm trying to get all the boxes, I better do this first. Fire in the hole! There we go. Yay! It's kind of early in this level to have Tawna. But we're almost done here. I think this is either the last or the next to last level. There may have been a box up there, but luckily they don't really count for, I don't need these. But I do want to save it. 67% complete. I may come back one day and 100% this if I really want to hate myself and punish myself and stuff and make me yell a lot in this game. Let's see. Here we go. I don't want your hug. It's electrifying. It's funny to use that voice sometimes. Yes. Okay, gotta concentrate. Come this far. Oh boy. For some of you who wonder why I don't really swear a lot, curse a lot, cuss, whatever you want to say, it's not necessary. It's not like due to religious reasons. It's not like just religious reasons or anything like that. It's because, well, a big part of it is so many people do it that it just kind of takes the, swearing is supposed to be like this intense thing that you're supposed to say when you really mean something, and I just lost the chance to get a gem. Oh well. It's supposed to be like when you're either really angry or just you really want to emphasize on something, so you might have a swear. Well, as much as people say it nowadays, as much as they use it, it just kind of, to me at least, it defeats like the purpose sort of them. They don't exactly sound appropriate around kids anyway. But you know what I mean. It's complicated to explain, but it's not like religious reasons, that kind of thing. As some people might try to say. I do occasionally, like I might say it for a script, but even then, there's still some words I might not even say. But I just don't really say. I think it really needs to be like at the right moment to say those words. This is what I'm getting at. See, I gotta jump at the right time here. Okay, yeah, okay. Man, look how close I was to beating this. And I didn't die at all, so, right there, so. Exactly, Crash. The Great Hall is sort of a level. This is where the alternate ending happens, but since I don't have all the gems. There's a gem. It was like Crash was looking. Okay. Yeah, see, right there, I didn't get a third regular gem, so I wasn't able to, Boy, that was a tough level, wasn't it, Crash? You can still technically die in there, but now we're at the last boss. Oh, stretching again. Done, Crash Bandicoot. Dr. Neo Cortex. So, Mr. Cortex. He's sort of pathetic, but, I know what I'm doing, so. Like, the green ones can still hurt you if you don't hit them back. Oh boy. And it's kind of a, pattern, so, but, because of that, it's easier. Ah, crap. And you have to start over if you die. And there... Oh, no. No, shoot. Wait. There we go. It's probably going to make you think that there's going to be something big happening. Sometimes I like to jump down there, like risk it and just jump down there and, Oh, Crash has got him some Tauna. Again. She has to lift him up to make him seem taller. She's a good gal. Even though she's only appeared in I think 3 games that I know of. She appeared in this game, Crash Team Racing, I think, and unfortunately Crash Boom Bang. Those are the only ones I can think of. Now she's got little cameos like in pictures and stuff in some of the other games, but Those are the ones that she's actually in, like actually legitimately. In fact, Crash Boom Bang I think is the only one where you're able to use her as a character. Like I said, it's unfortunate that that's the only game we get to use her. That's the one. Not that I'm worried about using her, but you know. Anyway, thanks for watching this. The credits actually aren't all that long, but I'll still talk through them just to, you know, flow with the time. And, like I said, I may or may not come back to this as a, you know, to 100% it. But it's this is a pretty good game. It's aged better than some people are making it out to be. It's you know, Kevin Spears. Are you related to Britney Spears? I don't know. Skip Paul. Just skip Paul and move on. In memory, well, you went out having a good game here, so you know you made people happy. So it was not, your death was not in vain. I can't pronounce your name, so I'm not going to try to. Because if you all saw that, it said in memory of blah blah blah. So anyway, there's a password system and everything. But anyway, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching me play Crash Bandicoot, the original. And join me next time as I play some other game. I'll come to 2 and 3 at some point. So, again, thanks for watching. And subscribe and like if you want to, and I'll come up with a phrase to end this at some point.